Hello, my name is Lady Gaga, and yeah, I just arrived in London and I really love it here. I actually came here when I was 4 years old with my mom and dad, and I did all the sort of typical London things. I went to go see Cats. It's funny because my DJ, Space Cowboy, is from London, and he always talks about how dreary it is. But to me, I love it because we've been traveling all around the world, and London reminds me the most of New York. The fashion street sense is fantastic here, whereas in New York, I always make the worst dress list. And in London and in Germany and France and in Sweden, it's oh my God, Gaga stole the show at the party. So it's just a totally different mentality. Oh, it's great, thank you. I'll start with Bowie. David Bowie is like just a huge influence of mine, and something that I really strive for in terms of my influences, particularly my British influences. I'm very particular about not sounding just like David Bowie or just like the Stones or whoever I'm emulating. So with David Bowie in particular, it's like, for me, it's the intelligence behind the records. He had a real intelligence behind his music, but it was still pop. David Bowie didn't show up in a sweatsuit to perform because he really cared about his art and he cared about the visual and he wanted to say something with his image. His music doesn't exist without him. It's completely symbiotic. So David Bowie is a huge influence. I wore the lightning bolt on my face, and it's so funny to me when people go, so what does the lightning bolt mean? And I'm thinking, and it's music critics in America, and I'm thinking, you got no idea. You've got like no clue about music, and you're gonna be reviewing my record. Yes, I always dress like this. This is like I breathe and live for this. It's not for you. It's for me. I'll talk also a bit about Amy Winehouse, just because for me she's like fucking royalty now, and rightfully so. She's this brilliant artist, and she's exactly who she is, and I love it because whenever I hear her music on the radio, it's not okay, here comes the hook, here's the hook, it's coming. It's not like this commercial explosion of something we've already heard. It's so completely her. I'm influenced by her bowls. It's funny, Brit's got a lot of bowls.